It is about summer in Missouri, guys. $83 degrees in here already, and it is not even 10 o'clock. I think it's probably 72 outside or so. It's usually, if the sun's out, it stays about 10 degrees warmer in the RV. Unless I turn the air on, or I mean, if it's like 70 out and I put the AC on just fan, it'll stay about 5 degrees warmer than outside. But we did go get a big fan finally. We've never really used a fan. I have a little bitty tiny little clip-on fan that we usually use in the summer, so I went and got just a cheap big box fan at Big Lots. And man, that thing makes a huge difference circulating the air. I can go most of the day. It was like, I don't know, 75, 76 yesterday and sunny, and I went most of the day with just the windows open and that fan circulating the air. I should have done that a long time ago. I think we might get one more. But yeah, I'm doing all the maintenance on the RV and the generator and the RZR and all that stuff. I have a little under 2 weeks now before Candace's vacation. And we're going pretty far, so I want to make sure everything's good. I did change the oil on the RV yesterday, but I mean, I've only put probably maybe 1,000 miles on it since the last oil change, but it's been about a year. And even if you don't drive your vehicle, your oil still breaks down, so you should still change it. I mean, even if you're sitting in an RV park for 2 years, like we have been. So that's done. I ordered a new fuel filter for the generator because it's been kind of hard to start. I think that's what it is, but I should be getting it today. I'm getting ready to do the oil change on the generator now. I've got to drain the oil and get the filter off and take it down to the auto parts store and see if they can match it, which they should be able to, but we'll see. I can't read the number. It's spun around towards the motor, so I'm gonna have to get it off to see the number and stuff to go down, but he said he should have one, so I'll get that done. Then I still got to change the oil on the RZR and the differential fluid on the RZR in the front end and the rear end. Oh, I got to finish the windshield. I've got the whole bottom, all the caulk out, but I have to go around the top, and I just been working on it in the evening when the sun starts to go down, because the sun is across the front like all day long. It's on the windshield, and I can't just stand there in the sun. It's hot. But I'll have it all off hopefully tonight or tomorrow, and I need to get it resealed. It's supposed to rain like Wednesday and Thursday. I mean, a little bit of leaking I'm not really worried about, but I don't know what's going to happen once I get all of that caulk off all the way around the windshield. I might have a waterfall in here. I don't know. I hope not. But yeah, alright, I'm going to get going on the oil change on the generator. Alright guys, generator oil is changed. I got the filter down the street at a lawnmower shop. It's a Generac, but the oil filter went to like, I don't know, 5 different things. John Deere, Briggs & Stratton. And now I'm just filling her back up. I'm not going to run it yet because I will have the new fuel filter today. There is the brand new fuel pump that I did, I don't know, a few months ago or so, maybe longer than that. So back here guys, I like to keep extra everything pretty much. I have everything from hydraulic jack oil. I've got extra transmission fluid. I always keep extra oil, starting fluid, carburetor, and choke cleaner, can of clear Flex Seal just in case, and my coolant, extra brake fluid, brake cleaner, power steering fluid, grease. I also keep some extra spark plugs. I keep extra belts, both of the belts for the motor. I put new ones on and the old ones wasn't completely shot. I just wanted to make sure there was new ones because I did a water pump and I also did the fan clutch on the front of the motor. So since the whole front of the motor was off, I went ahead and did new belts. But I did keep the extra ones, the old ones, for extras, just in case. You just never know. That would definitely come in handy if you broke a belt somewhere on the highway. I could just slap a new belt on and keep going. Alright, generator oil is all changed. I'm just waiting for Candace to get off work so we can run by her grandma's and pick up the new fuel filter. I need to top off the RV. I think it probably needs about another quart. I checked it after it sat a little while and it's still low. This sucker holds a lot of oil, the big blocks. And also there's the windshield. Got the whole bottom off all the way to here on this side. That's what it did look like. All that crap's coming off. Starting about right here, they had this stuff on the top and bottom. It's gonna look a lot better when I'm done and hopefully not leak. I will show you what I'm gonna do once I get to that stage. Also, for those of you wondering, somebody asked about it. That is the new Bilstein steering stabilizer. I kind of forgot about it. Well, not really, but I mean, it only took me a few minutes to put it on, so I really didn't film it. But it should make a big difference because the old one, I could pull the shock out and it would just stay. There was no shock left. All the oil had leaked out. So we'll see soon. Alright guys, I got the new fuel filter in the mail yesterday. I waited till this morning because the sun goes down on this side, and I'm not going to sit out here in the sun unless I have to. It's a pretty easy job. It shouldn't take more than a few minutes. All I have is this hose, and then unscrew it from here, screw it back in. That's it. Alright, new one's in. Left this filter for now. Let's see what it does. I might get a little splitter, just connect these two hoses together. I'm going to turn off power though. I just want to see how it starts, and I have to do that from inside because our engine battery is bad. I got to go get a new one. So I have to jump it off the house batteries because our generator, I've heard a lot of people say that their generators start off their house batteries, but I guess ours is different because ours starts off the engine battery, which makes more sense to me. That way, if you run your batteries down in your house overnight, your engine battery will still start your generator. Alright, hopefully that made a difference. It is starting to get warm in here. 80 degrees. I think 85 again outside again today. And then the rain's back and we're back down to 70s. Alright, let's see if this made a difference. What are you doing, Chloe? Really? Alright, here we go. Jump it across. That's 2 tries. Still hard to start for some reason. Wow, this is crazy, guys. It didn't make any difference. It's still hard as hell to start. I think the choke isn't working right or something. Closed the float completely like it was choking. I think it might need adjusted. Let's try it again. always start, but it takes a few minutes to get it going. I don't know. It's got to be dirty carb. Everything else is new. Once it's going, it runs fine. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But it's going. Alright, now I'm going to get back on this windshield because it's a little warm out, but it's a little hazy and cloudy, so the sun's not beating down on me. And I've got to get this windshield done. Alright guys, Chloe, say bye. Say bye, Chloe.